Hello, everybody. It's Sunabe the Messiah. And today I have breaking news. I have colonizer news. We're going to talk about it because today we have two very gruesome, terrible stories to talk about. About two Caucasian men. One's 17 and the other is 20. And what they both have in common is they took out their mom, and the other one took out his mom and his dad. And if they would have kept him out, he would have took out his grandmother. And I want to talk about this because there's a group online, and they always have something to say about the indigenous melanated Black Americans here. They're talking about our skin color, we're this, we're that. But look at what you're doing. While you're pointing out what we're doing or what you think is wrong with us, let's talk about what's wrong with you psychopathic, racist, Neanderthal people. So let's talk about it. Let's hear what this sheriff's office have to say about the mindset of the colonizer.
That it is, in fact, Gibson's mother's blood all over his shoes. The medical examiner says she died from blunt force injury, from a beating, and from being strangled to death. She was violently murdered at the hands of Gibson Nash. That explains the blood that the paramedics saw at the scene of the crash that was not a blood type crash. That explains all of the blood on Gibson's shoes that morning in this crash that otherwise should not have revealed any blood. It was his mother's, where he choked her and strangled her and kicked her and tortured her and killed her. His dad came from California, hired him a lawyer. Lawyer says, oh, you can't talk to him. Fortunately for us, he made some omissions without being interviewed. But here's the deal. She had a new house. She had a new job. She was a wonderful lady. She was a great mother. She would not give up on him, even after he'd threatened to kill her and pulled knives on her and hit her and attacked her.
Do you hear that? My question about that whole scenario, that whole tragic situation is, they say that the reason why Black people have the problems that they have is because of the situation of how we grow up and the environment that we grow up in. Well, this boy's mom cared about him, loved him, gave him everything he wanted. He took her out over a video game. Are y'all kidding me? So, yeah. What makes these colonizer children be so evil when they have everything at their advantage? Anyways, let's go to the next story.
For domestic violence on his mother. And the reason he battered his mother is because she was disciplining him and took his video game privileges away. So he beat up his mother. He pushed her to the ground and he stomped on her. The grandmother was disciplined. They dropped the charges less than a month later. They said they could not disprove Collins' assertion of self-defense.
Really?
I think it's interesting how a 17-year-old boy that unalives his father, they saw it as self-defense. But when Anthony defended himself against a white dude that was attacking him, he got 35 years. Make it make sense.
After the original murder of his father, he came to Charlotte County, Florida to live with his mother. His mother, and as he's getting out of the original Baker Act, he makes a statement that, well, I'll kill myself or I'll kill my mother by shooting or stabbing her. Charlotte County re-Baker Acts him the same exact day. They keep him 3 more days.
Really?
So after he threatened to take out his mom, y'all thought he was playing or something? Didn't a month ago he just got out for taking out his own dad? Oh man, them red flags would have been too hard for me to ignore.
Now we're 2 months later. This is November 2023. Colin then is arrested for domestic violence on his mother.
Damn!
And the reason he battered his mother is because she was disciplining him and took his video game privileges
Nigga, what?
away. So he beat up his mother. He pushed her to the ground and he stomped on her. The grandmother was there and witnessed this. Colin said it was self-defense.
I sat there and let that demon run wild. Meanwhile, these colonizers sit around pointing their fingers at everything that black people do. But I promise you, they would have never let no black child get away with all of that.
She made me do it. The grandmother said, no, no, no. Your mother did not provoke this at all. You simply were being disciplined and come home. And she asked him to come home and face his responsibility. Colin says, I'm not coming back home. That was September the 7th. So now we're to the fateful day on September 8th. Mom drives up here to Auburndale from Charlotte County. She arrives at 4 o'clock. At about 4:30, witnesses and neighbors see Colin and Mom arguing outside, and Colin grabs his mother by the hair and drags her into the house. And she fell on a knife and she's bleeding from the neck. Our investigation clearly and unequivocally shows that that circumstance did not occur.
A minute? I'm white! Where you go?
This is so tragic. This is so sad. And this is also something that happens a lot in their community, where they have access to all this power, all this wealth, all these resources, but they choose to be as demonic as possible.
It's important to understand, when you look at this, you see a kid. When I look at him, I see a psychopath. I see totally erratic behavior, to the point that he's already, at 17 years of age, shot and killed his father.
This brings me to the end of my video. I'm glad I was able to bring awareness. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. And you can also comment in the comment section. And once again, thanks for watching another Sooner Bay exclusive.